We are here with producer, director, writer Joseph McCawley from Scotland for the Q&A for his award-winning short film For the Love of Laurie, winner of the Diamond Globe Award in the Best Short Film category. First question.
Dual wield.
I was blown away by the ending. I got a lot of Fassbender vibes from him. Paul Mescal when he was in the rainy truck. I think you hit a home run with that guy. I love how it started, medium shots, and then it was just tight close-ups. I thought that was brilliant. I guess to kind of steal the production questions we usually get at, can you talk a little bit about how your casting went, specifically with your main guy?
That's a great question because Connor, who is our lead actor, Connor McLeod, he came on in 3 days' notice. So we had an original actor attached to the project, and yeah, that didn't really work out. It fell through due to other commitments, and Connor came on board. He's an established actor in the UK. He was in the Lord of the Rings series on Amazon. He was in a thing called The Control Room with the BBC. He's a friend of mine. We go back to the same hometown, and yeah, he decided to jump on the project. He travelled to Glasgow from London with 3 days' notice and learnt that poem and done everything that he had to do in that kind of time frame, which yeah, was absolutely a testament to his ability. And you know, that's what makes any project, you know, successful or not. It's down to the strength of your collaborators. So I won a watch on that one.
And the poem at the end, you're obviously the writer as well. Was that one of your maybe personal writings previously that you were able to put into this, or was it written specifically for the film? I'm sorry, that was 2 questions.
Yeah, this was a poem that I'd originally written, doing a little bit of spoken word poetry myself. This is the kind of origin story of the film, is that I was living in London for a period. I was working in the industry and decided to try and go down a different creative route and try a bit of poetry myself, and threw myself in at these kind of hipstery spoken word nights in East London, and I'm a bit of a rough around the edges Glaswegian, so I probably didn't really suit the environment, and I think that was quite apparent to everybody from the outset. So, you know, then when your kind of creative abilities come out and you kind of write a poem and perform a poem like the one that you saw there, some people can be caught off guard and surprised by the fact that, you know, looks can be deceiving. So that kind of led into, you know, what if I made a story whereby that was the theme? And yeah, I think again Connor fit that mold perfectly. So yeah, it was written previously, and it paid off in this respect.
An English teacher, so I can appreciate the meter and some of the wordplay that you had in there. It was very, very eloquent.
Thank you.
And I mean, just the writing of it. Yes, the performance was wonderful, but the writing of it, I want to let
Thank you. I probably made up for the Glaswegian slang that none of you could understand throughout the other 70% of it.
Another question?
Great project, Joe. My particular question, I couldn't help but notice it was, of course, set in Scotland, but the main female lead, did she have an American accent?
She has a little bit of a hybrid accent. So she was born in Scotland, and then she studied over in, I think it was Hong Kong.
Okay.
And has Nigerian lineage as well, I believe. So yeah, that was a little bit of a different take, but I think it probably provides us with a little bit of universality. I think it kind of probably does make up as much as a joke for the kind of Scottish nature of the rest of it, and makes the project a little bit more accessible for people in places such as this.
Any other questions?
I enjoyed the film. I liked the way that it was color graded. It was really nice. Also, the main character, did you have like any personal connection you feel like with the main character?
Am I a hopeless romantic, you ask?
Yes. Yes.
Probably a bit, but no, it wasn't like a true story or anything along those lines. It was kind of something that was just conjured up. But again, I think the ambition for the film was to showcase a depiction of love that is kind of traditional and wholesome. I think that these days everybody's trying to be edgy and subversive, and sometimes the truth of what love and romance is can get lost. So my motivation was to kind of hark back to a more kind of pure, wholesome idea of that, and in doing so, hopefully showcase some truth and showcase a character who, you know, strove for somebody out of admiration for their character more than anything else. So that was the thinking behind it.
Any other questions?
It's not really a question, but I was going to say I absolutely loved the intro. It was so funny and such a good contrast to how, like, he was her love all along, kind of under her nose, but of course chasing the bad boy that's cheating on her at the start. So I absolutely loved that. It was hilarious. And yeah, the whole film was incredible, really entertaining.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Any final questions?
All good.
Okay, no final questions.
Thank you.
Thank you.